What's up, fight fans? It's your boy Mickey. I'm back with another one on Ski Massway Boxing. I'm just giving another update. I had posted last night a video about the cancellation of Floyd Schofield, Kid Austin, falling ill from some type of topical solution that a masseuse had put on him, allegedly. And Shakur was looking for a new opponent, to which I just got word that they've installed a new opponent, Joshua Padley, and everybody has been, from my sources and everything, been upset about this. But if you go back and look on my videos, man, I had told folks that Shakur is going to get beat or knocked out by a person with no name. Listen to me now. Listen to Mickey. I'm telling you, this is good news in my eyes. A lot of people is mad because Shakur has been fighting a lot of no names, but moving forward to which I was saying, Shakur is going to get knocked out by somebody with no name. And they're going to end his career because the internet is going to roast him. I'm telling you. And I like the fact that he might be fighting this new guy that's been installed in the position of Schofield. I thought that was going to be a good fight because I figured that Schofield would bring the fight to Shakur, but don't nobody know who Joshua Padley is, and I don't know who he is, but I know that it goes back to what I believe that I had prophesied about what's going to happen to Shakur's career in the coming future because of all the lies he spread about him fighting Tank. And we heard Eddie Hearn said that they signed that 2 or 3 fight deal with Shakur, and it was told to him by Shakur's team that Gervonta Tank Davis was not someone that they wanted to fight. That's what Eddie Hearn said, and this goes back to what I had prophesied about Shakur, because all of these fans are fooled, and I know boxing, and I know what I hear when all of these fighters talk their talk and everything, but their actions are different when they get in the ring. I can smell a snake a mile away, slithering, and Shakur is a snake. He's not what y'all think he is. He's fake, phony, and his actions are gonna come to roost. Them chickens that he been spreading, they gonna come to roost. And like I said, you reap what you sow. Like I said in my video with the Victor Conte situation, who dealt with a lot of PEDs and illegal substances in all sports, not just boxing, not just cross country and track and field and all of that, and bodybuilding. I put the video out to let people know that you reap what you sow. You cannot get away from what you do in God's eyes. Whatever you do, you might think that you got away for it for a long time or whatever, but you reap what you sow. Whatever you sowed in the earth will grow after a while. Amen. And a lot of people are use the Hindu or the other way of saying it, which is just not right. Talking about karma. It ain't no karma. No, that ain't karma. It's the biblical principle, which is a law in the earth. You reap what you sow. That's why you do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Jesus taught us that. So, like I said, I had already, I don't know why I'm screaming, but I'm just excited because I feel like this is going to be the fight that people are going to sleep on because they think that Shakur is going to run through a guy, this Joshua Padley, who's been installed. But I believe, this is just my belief, because I said it a long time ago, somebody with a no name is going to knock Shakur out, and it's going to end his career because people going to roast him so bad he ain't even going to want to come outside. I'm telling you, it's going to be somebody like what people don't know their names, and that's why all of these so-called analysts are getting upset. Few of my buddies are talking, he need to fight somebody. No, people don't see. They don't see it. They don't see it like I see it. It's going to be a no-name guy that knocks Shakur out. Watch what I tell you. And y'all going to come back and say, man, Mickey right. Let me subscribe to his channel because he talks the truth. And y'all will stop listening to all of these fake, phony analysts who don't have an ear in the spiritual realm, more or less than the physical and what boxing is truly about. 85% mental and 15% physical, because it's a mental plane that you got to fight on before you get into the physical aspects of the sweet science. So, you know, it's been a terrible time to me as far as with Kid Austin. I hope he recovers, and I hope everything goes well with him and his father. I pray that they'll get another opportunity. Hopefully when he recovers, maybe he can fight Keyshawn Davis. But like I said, Keyshawn should not be calling Tank out. He should be calling Andy Cruz out. And that should be his main focus, even though Andy Cruz don't have a belt or anything like that. Keyshawn said it on the night that he won his lightweight title, that anybody can get it. And now he's running, talking about he want to fight Isaac Cruz, one of Javante's leftover. And he was talking about Javante, him and Shakur talking about Javante don't have a resume, but I see them running the flock to fight Javante's leftovers. And what I say is, fight Andy Cruz, Keyshawn. Stop talking all of this crap and fight Andy Cruz. You said anybody can get it. Andy Cruz been calling you out. He even disrespected you by calling you his son. And here it is. You understand what it is, and I'm proud of you by, you know, being a part of your son's life and calling them out when you won your lightweight title and everything. I love that about you, but let's get real in this boxing and fight the guy who beat you 4 times in the amateurs, and now both of you guys are pros, and he's calling you out again in the pros. So stop. And I don't want to say you're ducking him, but it smell like a duck. Quack, quack. It quack like a duck. It ride upon the water like a duck. It's usually a duck. And you should fight Andy Cruz. And I'm going to stand on that. But like I said, I don't mess with your boy Forrest Gump. I already told you he lied and everything. And that's why somebody with a no name is going to knock your boy out. And I told you, I believe that you need to get away from him. You can still be his friend from afar, but get away from him. Stop trying to talk like him and stop trying to act tough like him and everything. Just let your fist do the talking. You understand? Because I always tell anybody, like I told Boots, your hands will win back the fans. No matter what happens, your hands will win back the fans. We're in the sweet science sport of boxing for gladiators only, I always say, here at Ski Mask Way Boxing. And like I said, man, y'all just understand that I'm telling you, Shakur gonna get knocked out by a no-name. If it ain't this guy, it's gonna be somebody else with a no-name. And y'all will see what I said will stand true in the test of time, because my words will not fall to the ground. It will not fall void, because I had prophesied this a long time ago, just like I told y'all about Abdullah Mason. Everybody was touting him as this next. I said, man, that boy don't got no chin. I saw the dude come off the couch, was hitting him with some hooks and everything, but he ain't have enough power. I said, as soon as he get in there with somebody with power, he gonna get knocked out. He got knocked down. The dude ain't have enough power to knock him, but he knocked him down twice. But I tell you what, Abdullah Mason, just like I had prophesied that a couple weeks ago, I made a message about that. He is the today's 2025 Amir Khan. And y'all mark my words about that. I love the guy. I'm so glad he's doing his thing, but I see it. I know what I'm looking at. You understand? He's today's Amir Khan. And if anybody get mad, that's so well. You will see what I say is true. And then you'll say, damn, he was right. You'll see. Because I know what I'm talking about, man. I know the sport. But again, like I said, Joshua Padley has been installed in the new fight against Shakur Stevenson. That's what they're saying, allegedly, the fight rumors, for the 22nd of February on that Riyadh season. So we'll see what happens. And I would love for you to to comment once the fight is over. If Joshua Padley gets knocked out, and y'all see that I said it, I've been saying it for the longest. Y'all can go back 3, 4, 5 months ago when I left a message about Shakur missing his opportunity with Tank. And I told y'all that he gonna get knocked out by somebody with no name. It's gonna be a no name that's gonna get him. And the thing is, the internet is gonna pressure him to fight. He ain't gonna be running like the Forrest Gump he's been doing, like when he fought Edward De Los Santos. He ain't gonna be running like he did when he fought all the guys that had power. He gonna get up in there with somebody with a no name and think he gonna try to dog him, and they gonna catch him. And he gonna be sleep. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about. Because you can't sit up there and lie about what you are so tough and this killer of a fighter, and had the opportunity to fight Tank, and you ran and went over to the UK with Eddie Hearn. You went to the UK, man. And nobody can tell me nothing different. I don't care what these fans talk about. They don't know nothing about boxing. They just following the guy because of his name. You know what I'm saying? And who he hung with. See, Terrence is the real killer. Andre Ward is the real killer. All of these guys that he hang around with, even Keyshawn Davis is a killer. Shakur is not a killer. I'm telling you, he's not. He's soft, man. That boy like Sherman. He's soft. And he fooled a lot of people, and everybody keep on thinking he's this tough dude, but it's about who you hang around with. If you hanging with tough dudes, people gonna think you tough. But when you by yourself, you lay eggs. That's what they do. Look what he did in the ring with all of these other fighters, man. He laid eggs. And then he get mad. He's so emotional. He get mad when somebody call out the truth. He's not a pay-per-view fighter. Ain't nobody really looking for him to fight nobody. By himself, he ain't headlining nothing. You understand what I'm saying? He ain't no Tank. And this is what people fail to realize. But they'll sit up there and stay on the bandwagon until he get knocked out, which I'm telling you, he gonna get knocked out. He gonna get slept. Y'all gonna see. He gonna get slept. And I'm telling you, it's gonna be embarrassing. It's gonna be embarrassing for him because he's already embarrassed himself. He's embarrassed himself by the lies that he spread about Gervonta Davis. And I'm biased because I'm a DMV guy. And like I said, you know, my pops lived in Baltimore, and I stayed with him before he passed away. And I know Gervonta is not what these people think he is. They only look at his power. That boy is, and then not only that, Bo Mack and all of them, they thought that he's gonna be like how Earl Spence was to Terrence. Because Gervonta at one time when he was hanging with Adrian Broner, they thought he was a part just like Spence would be. But Gervonta is a total different animal. I'm telling y'all, he's a total different animal from Spence and Broner. Broner was like that. I wish I could known Broner, because Broner, some of the choices that he made, you know what I mean? But I ain't gonna talk about that because that's, you know, he a man, he do his own thing. But I just know Gervonta is a different type of animal from what these fans and coaches think because of who he hung around with at the time. You understand? But they don't know him. He's totally different from Spence. Totally different from Spence. And they just think that he's the same type of caliber as a Spence because he was hanging with Spence. But they don't understand. But that's all I got. I don't want to make this post too long or whatever, this message. But like I said, Shakur has been installed with a new partner, dance partner, Joshua Padley, they're saying, allegedly, and we'll see. But like I said, I just believe a no name is going to knock Shakur out, and it's going to be embarrassing. If it ain't this guy, it's going to be somebody else, but it's going to be somebody with they ain't going to have a name like how everybody think. You understand? So that's all we got, man, here at Ski Mask Way Boxing. Like, share, subscribe, and comment on whatever you want to tell me about what you think about this new guy who's supposed to be fighting Shakur, Joshua Padley, allegedly, but I'm still going to put it out there because I've got the information and everything, and Come back and listen to some more messages that I'm gonna have according to this weekend's fight card and everything. I'm kind of break down what I think about each fight and the pros and the cons of the fighters and everything, and give you my thoughts and everything on the fights that are coming up on another episode of Ski Mask Way Boxing. We appreciate all of y'all. Keep coming back. Like, share, subscribe to the channel, and get the truth behind the boxing sweet science, which is for gladiators only. Amen. Amen. And don't forget, Jesus love you. Amen. Y'all take care, fight fans. Until the next one.